Good evening, wrestling fans. Before we take you to the AWL Arena for tonight's show, we need to talk about what happened last week. But before we do, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like, give us a comment, basically let us know you're out there. Last week on AWL Hontai episode 392, there was a tag team match between Giant Skills and Yokai Butai with the third rank in the AWL Best Four for the World Tag Team Championship on the line. At the end of that match, there was a significant error made by our senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. We take you now back in time to see that footage. You see the mid-leg lariat by the Giant. Watch the right hand of Fox. A clear rope break before even the 2 count was made, let alone the 3. And as a result, we've got the close-up here. Yeah, that was a massive mistake by the referee. The commissioner has deliberated over this all week, and we now finally have the verdict. First and foremost, the referee's decision is final and sacrosanct. That means there will be no overturning of the result of the match. Giant Skills win, Yokai Butai lose. Giant Skills are rank 3 in the AWL Best 4. However, the commissioner has decided that because that was not really a fair contest, that Yokai Butai are now rank 4 in the AWL Best 4, and this is which is a position that was not on the line in that match. And that there will be a rematch between these two teams as soon as we can schedule it with rank on the line to hopefully settle this more decisively. But that's not going to happen this week because the commissioner has also ordered that as the injured parties, the 2 members of Yokai Butai, the Great Tanuki and Shirokei Kitsune, will be entered into this week's 6-way Scramble match to determine the new Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship. Additionally, senior official Joey Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family has been fined for his poor performance and has made apologies to all wrestlers involved. That fine has been paid, and as far as the commissioner is concerned, this matter is over, and Mr. Baba Ganoush will continue in his role as AWL senior official here on AWL Hontai. Thank you very much for your patience during this news announcement. We now take you to the world-famous AWL Arena, where we're starting off with Joshi Tag Team Action.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the tag team combination of Betty Bubbles and Usa-chan. Together they are the Battle Bells.
Alright, let's get started properly. Good evening, wrestling fans from the world-famous AWL Arena in Tokyo, Japan. This is the Animated Wrestling League Hontai, episode 393. We are more than halfway through season 20 of the Animated Wrestling League, where we are putting the Joshi division in the spotlight. And we're starting off tonight, Joshi Tag Team Action, as our only dating couple in the tag team division. The Battle Bells, Betty Bubbles in the gold, and Usa-chan in her customary pink in this, the Year of the Rabbit, look to move their way up the tag team rankings. And they're going to have to face off against a brand new tag team making their AWL debuts.
And their opponents, introducing first, making her win the ring from Mexico City, Mexico, Majiku Su.
The daughter of the Warrior of Light second generation, 1 and 4 in her AWL career. Not brilliant, but maybe she'll find more success in tag team wrestling with a fellow luminous high flyer. They're not going to get a tag team entrance because this entrance is just so darn cool. And there she is, part of the bumper crop of rookies this season. Look at that, amazing.
And her partner, making her way to the ring from the heavens, Kaminari Hime!
The Lightning Princess.
Together they are, the Warriors of Lightning.
Makes sense, Warrior of Light, the Majiku family Makir, and Lightning Princess, Warriors of Lightning, makes sense to me. 0-0 in tag team action. This is their first tag team match this season. Kaminari Hime is still looking for her first win in AWL competition. But she's got the power, she's got the speed, and she's got the striking ability. She just needs experience to put it all together. A graduate of the AWL dojo here in Japan. We're going to see what she can do in this tag team contest. It's going to be Usa-chan, the most experienced wrestler of the quartet, up against Majiku 2, who also made her debut this season, but again has found limited success so far. Rookie seasons honestly don't tend to go that well in the AWL. Tag is made, in comes Kaminari Hime immediately, and we're going to see what these two can do. Irish whip into the neutral corner, the far neutral corner. And Usa-chan looking for something big here, looking for that tornado DDT. Not quite as impactful as her finishing maneuver, the Usagi DDT. But the tag is made. Betty Bubbles, who is a surprisingly, or a deceptively powerful striker. And, oh! Snapping kick, moving at the speed of lightning, best I can say it, as Kaminari Hime drops down into what looks like a Fujiwara armbar. But Betty Bubbles rolls out of it and into a... Ooh, that cannot be good for your hair, girl. That cannot be good. 14 minutes on the clock, only a minute in. We've had like 4 or 5 tags already as Majiku returns to the ring. Majiku 2, the tradition in Lucha Libre that the children of a luchador will take either their name with a Roman numeral or will take their name with El Hijo, as in El Hijo del Majiku, son of, or something or another junior, as others have done in the past. 13:34, and a nasty looking German suplex, and it's not often that Majiku 2 is going to have the left. Wait a minute. That's a long jump. She going to make it? Yes! Oh! She would have made it had Betty Bubbles not dived out of the way. Over the top rope, down to the floor. That's going to start the 20 count that we have here in the Animated Wrestling League. Japanese wrestling rules apply. And up and down! And she just decided to take a big dive on the outside for absolutely no reason. Please insert Outlaw Mud Show joke here. Now, not an auspicious start to the match for either team, quite frankly. But we've got an enormous card of action for you tonight. Main event, the Grand Championship is on the line. Black Tiger Justice to make his third defense against the Dark Rabbit of the Moon, member of the Pit, Gyoukuto. Gyoukuto's been in the AWL Best 4 for what seems like forever. He finally gets his shot at the biggest prize in animated wrestling tonight. We also have that 6-way match that I mentioned for the vacant Intercontinental Championship. The successful cash-in of Lady Smooth Jessica Kidd vacates the Intercontinental title and moves it back over to the men's division. We now know that 2 members of Yokai Butai, the Great Tanuki, Shibake Kitsune, will be in that match. We do not know who else will be in that contest quite yet, but we are going to get there. We also have a trios match coming up for you, and that's going to be an Alliance of Beasts versus Gamba Hishi Dark and the Tag Team Champions of the World, Gamba's Shadows. Gamba Shadows now having to worry about both Giant Skills and Yokai Butai as potential future challengers if they can get to those title matches before the end of the season. Oof! Before the end of the season when the tag team rankings reset. Usa-chan going up top. Looking for Kaminari Hime. Get her in the right position. Up. Oh! Cross body block. I do not think she got all of that. Grazed her opponent. May have just smacked that hard mask of hers. May have done some damage inadvertent with that. Betty Bubbles in what I think was the 75th tag of the match so far. Elbow drop across the quadricep muscle. That's good. If you can take out the quad, you can't stand. If you can't stand, you can fight. Attempted a body slam. Inverted DDT as a counter. And Kaminari Hime. Oh! Nasty knees into... Oh! A double knee collapse into the cover for one. Broken up by Usa-chan. There's a tag made. Down we go. 10 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time. Bottom rope moonsault. Up. Down. Simple backdrop. Usa-chan has been tutoring her girlfriend here, I think. She's gotten a lot better at her just basic professional wrestling in the last year or so. And I'm not sure how long these two have been dating, just to set the record straight. I don't follow that sort of gossip in the locker room, assuming I'm allowed in the locker room, which I'm not half the time. Going up on a first time call here, going, uh-oh, here we go. Bunny hop! Bunny hop! Bunny hop! Into the cover. Referee's in position, I'll delay the time call for the 1, 2, kick out.
5 minutes. 5 minutes past.
The time count paused for the 3 count, of course, in case not. Uh-oh. We've had the bunny hop. Here comes Bunny Hop Extreme! Bunny Hop Extreme into the cover for the 1. Broken up by the slightly more experienced Majiku 2. Who needs to get out of the ring before she gets her team disqualified. She gets a boot to the stomach for troubles, but realizes, yeah, I better get out of here. Tag made for the Battle Bells. As Betty Bubbles coming in. I'll take the blonde to win it, please. 9 minutes and 15 seconds. Plenty of time on the clock. As Kaminari Hime retaking control here. Are we going to see a tag Kogeki? Maybe we are. Yes, we are. Tag Kogeki. What are they going to come up with? Snapmare. Boot to the face. Simple but effective. This is a brand new tag team. Wait a minute. That is a long way to fly. And Majiku realizes it. Majiku 2 rethinking her strategy. That was probably the good strategic decision, but still a waste of time. Kaminari Hime back in now. This, as I said, this is a brand new tag team. I don't think they actually have an official tag team finishing move yet. We'll have to see what they come up with going forward. Side Russian leg sweep. Double tags. Referee acknowledges both. And we're back where we started. Oh! Orb of light into the flatliner. Improving on her father's style. The Orb of Light splash, one of his signature maneuvers. The Majiku 2 taking it to a whole nother level, a whole nother dimension, as we've seen so many second and third generation wrestlers do over the years. Oh, look at that! Springboard into the moonsault. 1, 2. Usa-chan able to get her shoulder just barely off the mat before that final and fatal 3 count to be registered. And here we go, Jumon! Casting the Spella La Mystica, the spell cast from the Majikus. But an excellent counter. And a side step of the drop kick, or a side roll away from the drop kick. Double stomp right to the chest region. And no, it's not padding. It hurts, trust me. And bunny hop! Bunny hop! Bunny hop by Usa-chan. Gonna go for something big here. Springboard drop kick, side stepped off the red rope. This has been a high-octane, highly athletic wrestling match. Look at that, flying through the air with the greatest of ease. The Warrior of Light, ephemeral in her acrobatics. The Warriors of Lightning putting on a really good show here against the Battle Bells. But I don't think either of these two will be challenging the Bird and the Bee for the Joshi Tag Team Championship this season. Again, because we're kind of running out of time. They're putting themselves in good position for next season. And if they can have one of the top 4 win-loss records across either brand, Hontai or Strong and Free, then they will enter the Forge the 4 tournament, where we reset the best 4 each season. Tag is made in And another double team. Combination of strikes as Kaminari Hime takes advantage. Oh! Excellent dodge and counter. I think that was probably more improvised than planned. But with 6 minutes left, I think that was tag 134 in the contest. Your legal combatants, Betty Bubbles and Gyoukuto. Looking to the ropes. This could be good. This could be bad. I don't know what it's going to be. Irish whip, drop down. Uh-oh, I don't think so. Head scissors. Gyoukuto in control, slides straight into the cover. No wasted motion. I love that. Only broken up by Usa-chan. Betty Bubbles barely able to get her shoulder off the mat when Gyoukuto wasn't on top of her. Kick to the midsection. What are we going to look for? Looking for a high... No! A running boot. Thought he was going to go for a Ruby Kanrana, but not quite so. Ho. Kaminari Hime looking for something big, I think. She's looking... No, she's thinking... What is this going to be? Oh! Red rope, springboard moonsault, springboard DDT.
10 minutes passed.
But a swing and a miss off of the corner. Vertical suplex position, escapes out the back. Doesn't go for the traditional German suplex counter, instead trying to take control, regain territory in the ring, and that's good. Cut the ring in half. Finally realizing you have to fight like a tag team. I know Dragon teaches tag team tactics at the AWL dojo. So Gyoukuto, who didn't go through the dojo system, coming in trained by her family. I don't know if she's been she should have been trained in tag team wrestling. Her father's a former tag team champion. Spin kick right to the midsection. Oh! Educated feet coming into play, and another tag made. But Betty Bubbles very, very close to her own corner. Gyoukuto going to have to go into enemy territory here. Not much Usa-chan can do. Irish whip. Put about 20 feet between the tag team partners here. That's smart. And now the rope itself being used as a weapon. The ring itself a hazard to these competitors. As Betty Bubbles tries to get things back into her corner, she does so. Tag Kogeki, what are we going to see here? Double Irish whip. Big back body drop. As Gyoukuto goes flying, she is a light heavyweight. She's a cruiserweight, frankly. And Usagi DDT! Hisatsuwaza, the Usagi DDT! Into the cover, 1, 2... No! Somehow, by some minor miracle, Gyoukuto was able to get out of that. Usa-chan gonna have to go up to the top. Big old splash! And that's the leg power, the leaping ability. Oh, wow.
3 minutes left.
We've only got 3 minutes left on the clock. I would hate to see this match go to a time limit draw. But this has been actually really good. Better than I expected, given the players involved. But there's the body slam. You know she's not the most experienced in the world when she's happy about hitting a body slam, but no! There's that power punch. She's beaten Akira Merine with that. But not beating Gyoukuto, not tonight, not at AWL 393. As the AWL fans showing their appreciation for the art and science of tag team wrestling. Dropped down by Gyoukuto, attempting to save herself from another pummeling. That punch managed to kick out of it, but that's got to have knocked her loopy. She's on Dream Street right now. As Usa-chan comes in, I'm not sure if Gyoukuto heard the tag or not. Oh, Enzigiri!
Nippon Nokuri, 2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
The back edge kick, the Enzigiri. And Usa-chan setting up for something. That may have been a knockout blow, but no, she's setting up for the final strike. Bunny hop! Extreme! Goes straight for the cover. 1, coming out of here, he can break it up. But she went for a defense that wasn't there. Betty Bubbles for the Battle Bells celebrating. Let's take a look at some of that action. The bunny hop early in the match on Kaminari Hime. I am shocked by that, honestly. That was a massive error by Kaminari Hime, but that's just the inexperience. That will be cured with time. And the bunny hop, and in the end, the bunny hop extreme. Oh, sorry, the Usagi DDT as well.
Here are your winners, the Battle Bells.
Congratulations to the It couple of the Animated Wrestling League, the Battle Bells, pick up their first tag team win this season. I'm gonna double check the rankings here. Yeah, their first win. They're 1-1. They are set to 0. Which in the Joshi division, as competitive as it is, that's pretty good. Up next, the Tigers and the Dragon team up against the forces of Darkness and Shadow.
The following trios contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making their win ring from the Unified School of the Tiger style, the Oshogatsu Taikai champion, Tiger Lost 2, and Tiger Zadaku, together they are, Tiger Lost W!
That's right, the Elder Tigers teaming up with the Emerald Dragon tonight as Tiger the Dark, standing on the ring, his apprentice, will make his third defense of the Grand Championship in tonight's main event. And I think this match is mainly to keep the stablemates and the partners and everybody else busy. But here comes the man formerly known as Wyvern, given a mystical, magical, metahuman upgrade by the great and devious Ultra Mantis Black. You see that stone around his neck, the pendant of transmutation. Wait for it. There we go. There goes our budget for the week.
As their partner, making his win in the ring, representing Yokai Hontai, the Emerald Dragon. Together they are an alliance of beasts.
It has to be Ultramantis that came up with that name. When the Tigers and Yokai Butai work together, they are known as an alliance of beasts. That's such an Ultramantis Black name. It had to be him. I don't know about that for sure, but I'm just assuming based on experience. And now, rising from the pit, one of the most dangerous entities in the history of the Animated Wrestling League. And more dangerous than ever. Oh, shut up.
Your winner, making their way to the ring from the pit, Gamba and the reigning tag team champions, Gamba Shadows.
Oh yeah? Well, where are they? Gamba Shadows not here at the moment, as the demonic former megastar standing in the oh no. Oh, there they are, summoned from the pit. And they are indeed the tag team champions of the world, Gamba Shadows. This is a one fall to a finish contest, Tiger the Dark versus Gamba Hishi Dark. A collision of darkness to start us off. Now, the last time these two faced off, it was Tiger the Dark picking up a pinfall victory over Gamba Hishi Dark. So Tiger over Demon the last time these two fought. All for the ropes. Duck under. A lot of dodging here. And there! Boom! Trying to make him famous. He used to be very famous. He used to be the Japanese megastar. Used to be popular with all the kids. Used to be a role model. But then he fell to the temptations of the pit. Trying to find the power he needed to fight off the forces of evil within the Animated Wrestling League. And Gamba, the Japanese megastar Gamba, my old friend, fell to the darkness. Fell to temptation. Fell to power. He liked the abilities that his new dark persona gave him. He became Gamba Dark permanently. This was originally like a Kishin Liger type of thing. But no. Now it's just who he is. Oh! Inverted Hurricane Rana out of the corner. Probably about as close to a Victory Star drop as we're going to get. Up and down. Gamba Dark controlling the body of his opponent, and that's a... I'm surprised. Oh, up and down. He's gonna go. Yep, Hurricane Rana whip. He's gonna go. Black Tiger feint kick. Boom! Nails it. Oh, wait a minute. No, he changes direction. Goes for the leg drop on one of the shadows on the outside. That is smart. Trying to take away the numbers advantage, or try to give himself the numbers advantage. And the tag is made, and in comes the Emerald Dragon. It's Dragon versus Demon. Oof. And 3 shots. He stays up, but the Ministerial Suplex taking the Emerald Dragon down. Emerald Dragon still utilizes the Dragon Drop, bequeathed to him by his... oh no. Ooh! The neck break pile driver, the most dangerous move. I would argue one of the most dangerous moves in all of professional wrestling. A match that has shortened legendary careers. Tiger Mask 2 comes in for the save, but gets pummeled for it. Taking a look at the win-loss records involved here. Emerald Dragon 62 and 50, ratio of plus 12 in his career. Gamba's Shadows as an entity, 20 and 13 in their career. Reigning tag team champions, plus 7 win-loss record. And the Shadow tags the other Shadow. Gamba Shadows are the 38th AWL World's Tag Team Champions. They've made 3 successful title defenses. They won the titles at AWL 382, so about 11 weeks ago, give or take, assuming the schedule doesn't slip too badly. Kick to the leg, collar and elbow tie-up, going up, and down. And there's that massive stomp. I'm surprised, honestly, that you think the powers of that Amulet of Transmutation would be allowing Emerald Dragon to stand up to these guys, but he's certainly trying to. His fighting spirit not diminished by his lack of humanity. And of course, his Yokai Butai brethren will be in our next match, fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. They were the two that were aggrieved in that tag team screw-up that I talked about at the start of the show. So they're the ones who are going to get the opportunity. Tag made to Tiger Mask 2, the second Tiger Mask of the AWL Dynasty. Of course, Tiger Mask 3 now competing over in Canada on AWL Strong and Free. Tiger Mask 2, as he won the Oshogatsu Taikai, is now the number 2 contender in the AWL Best 4. So he will face either one of his own students, Black Tiger Justice, or get the first chance at vengeance on the Dark Rabbit of the Moon, Gyoukuto, for the AWL Grand Championship in the next scheduled title match. Uh-oh, another neck break pile driver, this time to one of the top contenders in the league. And the Shadows keeping it interesting, keeping each other fresh. Plenty of time here on the 15-minute time limit. 1, 2... 15-minute time limit, standard in all multi-man, well, multi-shadow, multi-tiger, multi-dragon, multi-whatever, non-title matches. You're going to get 15 minutes, of course 30 minutes in the Grand Championship main event. That's the time limit at least. Tiger Mask kicking away, saving himself from what would have been probably a very painful submission hold there. And going up. Fireman's carry. Ooh, snake eyes.
5 minutes passed.
Third of the way through the time limit. Ooh! And a knee right to the mask. Now that's a pretty big mask that the Tigers wear, the Elder Tigers, so that will provide some protection to a shot right to the head like that, but yeah, it's still gonna hurt. And the head, the neck is a very vulnerable part of the human body. These wrestlers train very hard to strengthen their neck muscles, to make this sport as safe as possible for them. But I mean, there's one of the most effective neck training exercises of all times are called wrestler bridges, because wrestlers are the ones who use them. Uh-oh, this is not good. Isatsuwaza. Akuma no Tsubasa, the wings of the devil. Akuma no Tsubasa, 1, 2, 3. And the shadows slay the beasts. Akuma no Tsubasa. Take a look at some of that. The Black Tiger feint kick. I want to see a rematch between those two, quite frankly. The first of many neck break pile drivers. The Tiger's lucky to survive those, so was the Dragon. But in the end, Akuma no Tsubasa.
Here are your winners. Gamba!
Now, Gamba and his minions pick up a trio's victory, but hopefully the pit will not be walking away with gold tonight. And we're going to take our first look at the full lineup for this six-way scramble match. We knew the Yokai Butai guys were going to be in there. Chiba Akagi, Yamada Jiro from the pit, Sombo no Yaiba, and making his return to the AWL, Satoshi Tobu. Someone we have not seen. Really, I don't think we've seen him this season, have we? Let's go back in the archives and check.
The following contest is scheduled for 5 falls because it is a six-way scramble match for the Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Yokohama, Japan, the scion of submission, Chiba Akagi.
41 and 25 in his AWL career, recently returning from injury, and has been making a name for himself on the undercard of our Hontai shows. For about the last month or so, this is a big opportunity to get back into championship contention.
Introducing next, making his way to the ring, from the office, he is the CEO of Saidan J, the Pure Spitters of Kuro, the self-proclaimed last Japanese man, Yamada Jiro.
41 and 50 in his career. That puts him at -9, and in this part of the league, that puts him on the bubble for the danger zone. Yeah, it's getting that time of season. We're starting to think Botsumania. We're starting to think the worst win-loss records. Who is going to be forced to fight for their career. More on that as it develops.
Introducing next, making his way to the ring from the realm of the Yokai, representing Yokai Butai, Shiroke Kitsune.
From a long-forgotten shrine in the mountains of the realm of the Yokai, the White-Furred Fox. 7 and 2 in the AWL. Now the one half of the number 4 ranked tag team in the AWL Best 4. Looking to not only get his first singles title, but his first championship of any kind in the Animated Wrestling League. And oh god, we're gonna have to hear that announcer again, aren't we? Yep. I apologize for this, by the way, folks.
From the underworld, the blood, through life and death, So, what do we now?
Sombo no Yaiba, who had an incredible rookie year last year, rising up through the ranks to become a challenger to the AWL Grand Championship. He is 18 and 15 in his AWL career. Ratio of +3, the heavy, the enforcer of the pit, and frankly one of the most dangerous men I've ever seen in the ring. That powerbomb toss of his, I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't broken anybody's neck yet. And frankly, I don't think it's for lack of trying. And now the other half of Yokai Butai. And this is interesting. Notice how the magic that summons from the mysterious forest, very similar to the magic that summons Gambahishi Dark from the pit. I don't know what the connection is there, but I very much like to.
Introducing next, making his way to the ring from the Shikinori, representing Yokai Butai. The Great Tanuki!
He is 8 and 4 in the AWL. One of the original furious furries of this generation. A practitioner of sneaky style. And in this chaotic 6-way scramble match, that could prove to be his biggest advantage.
And finally, making his way to the ring from the deathmatch circuit, Satoshi Tobu!
Well, Satoshi Tobu, coming back to the AWL from a far from unexpected set of injuries, doing some deathmatch indie shows in the off-season, all of a sudden working in a company where he has to clear medical, he didn't. But no stranger to the AWL Intercontinental Championship, as he was the 31st AWL Intercontinental Champion, was unable to successfully defend it. Won that back at AWL 360. So it's been a while for Satoshi Tobu. And at his age, fewer matches ahead than there are behind. 15 minutes on the clock. The winner will be your AWL Intercontinental Champion. They will begin the road less traveled. 5 successful title defenses of the IC title, and you can sidestep the entire AWL Best 4. You get the next title shot for the Grand Championship, and you get it under the stipulations of your choosing. Now let's take a look at some of the dynamics here. Almost everybody in the ring representing a different faction, or an independent entity, an unaligned entity in the case of Satoshi Tobu, except for the 2 guys from Yokai Butai, Shiroke Kitsune and... sliding leg drop by the Great Tanuki. We shall see if those 2 work as a team here, or if they go, every fur for himself, with only 1 championship available. Sombo no Yaiba, doing damage to Satoshi Tobu, and a Tanuki Buster, a Tanuki Ball Buster, into a very quick cover here, the sneaky style, but rope break still legal, still a factor in this match. Snake Eyes, the submission expert in the corner, who's probably at the biggest disadvantage style-wise here. Chiba Akagi in trouble, as he's not going to be able to, he could submit somebody, but with 6 men in the ring, he got 4 that'll break it up. Of course, that's a strategy here as well. Do you let your opponents pin each other? Oh, look at this, the strength, the unexpected strength of Satoshi Tobu breaking the Goozle hold. And then, wait, we got a first elimination.
Chiba Akagi has been eliminated.
Well, I said he was at a disadvantage. However, he may have earned himself an Intercontinental Championship match. The winner of the contest, the winner of this match, anyone they do not pin or do not make to submit, they have to defend the IC title against. So if Shiroke Kitsune wins, Chiba Akagi is out of Intercontinental Championship contention. Anybody else wins, Chiba Akagi will get a championship opportunity. Oh, simple but effective on Sombo no Yaiba on the Super Heavyweight too. That would have been even more of an upset. And we are now seeing Shiroke Kitsune fighting his own partner, but feeling a little conflicted about it, I can tell. But there you can see, yes, going in for an armbar, and gets a boot to the face from Yamada Jiro for his trouble. A lot of traditional Japanese wrestlers in this match. And oh, the powerbomb toss into the bottom turnbuckle. Oh my, ugh. That is disgusting. But wait a minute, a couple of covers here. 1, 2. Yamada Jiro kicks out. Will Satoshi Tobu do the same? Yes, he will. Oh! And yeah, we are definitely taking every fur for himself attitude here. And a roll up into the Death Valley driver. And I hate this part of the match. We've got an odd number of competitors. That's where it gets really dangerous. That's where the odds of injury increase exponentially. But this is what you have to go through. This is what you have to survive in order to become the AWL Intercontinental Champion. Whenever the title is cashed in, the rules are quite clear. Whenever the title is cashed in, win or lose, it must be decided in a 6-way scramble match. 11 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Now, if we get to a time limit draw, and there is no Intercontinental Champion decided, then we will have a rematch next week with the remaining competitors. And anyone who's been eliminated will be out of contention, no matter who eventually walks away as the champion. But of course, we hope that does not happen. We really only have the time limit here to give a sense of urgency to the combatants. And a cover here on Yamada Jiro. Let's get him out of here. I don't want to see him with the Intercontinental title, considering he was the one who didn't want the Intercontinental title to exist in the first place in the AWL. Back when Hassan, this was years ago now, back when Hassan was trying to get his WWE Intercontinental Championship that he won off of Vacant recognized as an official AWL belt, there was a feud. It was between Hassan with the Intercontinental title, American Beetle with the United States of Awesome Mega Championship, first belt, and Yamada Jiro with the Zengoku Oza, the Zengoku Oza, the National Championship from the National List. He hates foreigners. He hates that they're allowed to wrestle in his ring. He hates... I can't believe he would agree to the concept of an Intercontinental Championship at all. But then when you consider he's on the bubble of... Kyubi Nejire, the nine-tailed twist into the cover. That could be an elimination right there. 1, 2, Yamada Jiro letting it happen.
Open takeout. 5 minutes. 5 minutes last.
But the Great Tanuki surviving. Shiroke Kitsune, we're not sure who he wants to hit here. That's the correct decision. Kyubi Nejire! Nine-tailed twist of Satoshi Tobu and Sombo no Yaiba pummeling each other. And this time once again the rope break not working in the favor of the white furred fox. Simple but effective. Sombo no Yaiba is in trouble. 1, 2, 3. The Tanuki Claw locked into Yamada Jiro. Is he going to tap out? The referee's going to have to check. No, he isn't. There's a cover. But incidentally broken up by Sombo no Yaiba in the background there. Right, so, not again. Powerbomb. Toss! This time into the top turnbuckle and his head bounces all the way down. That shortens Sting's career. That will shorten... That sort of nonsense shortened Finn Balor's career. Derailed Finn Balor's career, one could say. Cover for the 1, 2, 3! Finally.
Satoshi Tobu has been eliminated!
Now we have a cover, partner on partner, Gyoukuto eliminating each other.
The Great Tanuki has been eliminated!
And we are down to 3. Shiroke Kitsune representing Yokai Butai. Yamada Jiro representing Zaidan J. The J Foundation, the Japan Foundation, the nationalist business culture in sport. And Sombo no Yaiba, the blade that cuts between life and death, representing the dark forces of the pit. The pit could walk out of here with the Grand Championship and the Intercontinental Championship and the Tag Team Championship. They could control every men's title in the Animated Wrestling League tonight. That is a very real possibility at this point. Power slam into the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Shiroke Kitsune doing something very, very stupid, turning his back on his opponent, but perhaps almost a sign of respect by Sombo no Yaiba, not taking immediate advantage of it. Of course, at his size, he doesn't need to do that! One opponent slammed onto the other. 7 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. And now, Yamada Jiro getting a very different reaction from the AWL fans here. They may be Japanese, but they're not racist. And another powerbomb toss in the offing, I think. Up, down, at least he landed clean. Cover made, this could bring us down to 2. Yamada Jiro, Sombo no Yaiba. And I don't know who I would root for in that situation, but fortunately the white-furred fox able to get his shoulder up and rolls onto his stomach to make sure he cannot be pinned a second time in immediate succession. Smart wrestling by the relative rookie of the trio. And another cover. Sombo no Yaiba now in trouble. 1, 2, and that's got to be an upset.
Sombo no Yaiba has been eliminated!
Wait a minute, going for the Liger Bomb. Hits it. Yamada Jiro, well known for stealing the moves of more famous and frankly better Japanese wrestlers. You saw the Liger Bomb there. The white-furred fox, Shiroke Kitsune, has got to be thinking about the Kyubi Nejire. If he can hit that, he's going to be the Intercontinental Champion. Yamada Jiro, another Liger Bomb perhaps, a Rainmaker, a Rikitazan chop, vertical suplex. Might be thinking vertical drop brainbuster, but no. Countered into the German suplex. 6 minutes remaining. A hard right hand, an inversion. Oh! A leg drop right across the chest. 1, 2. Damn it. I do not want to see Yamada Jiro as the Intercontinental Champion. And Shiroke Kitsune, when you're in this one-on-one position, you either win the title or you don't get another shot at it. Because if you lose, you will be beaten by the man who wins the belt. But at least now we know that the pit is not going to control all the titles. Thank goodness. A grab of the foot, dragon screw leg whip, little Tanahashi in your life, and going for another Liger Bomb. And hits it, but all tied up in the ropes. This time the rope break coming to the aid of the white-furred fox.
10分経過、10分経過、10 minutes. 10 minutes passed.
If this goes to a time limit draw, they'll get a full match to themselves for the championship. But right now, oh! Almost set up for the Kyubi Nejire, doesn't connect. The white-furred fox throwing every blow he knows. He's got his opponent on the ropes, going up, going high up. DDT! Kitsune Ke Puresu, the fox style of professional wrestling on display as he sits on his own tail to do damage to his opponent. 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. And now another vertical suplex attempt. But once again, that crafty fox sneaking out the backside and countering with the German suplex. He's got to hit the Kyubi Nejire. If he can do that... Oh! Knee to the stomach and the fox crumbles. And this is turning into a boxing match more than anything else. Oh, wait a minute, what are this now? Trying to take out the leg of Yamada Jiro, resorting to some slightly dirty tactics, but needs must when you're facing someone who absolutely should never be the Intercontinental Champion. Going up, Liger Bomb, all the room in the world for it. 1, 2, no! He gets up at the last possible instant. 3 minutes, 27 seconds remaining, another Liger Bomb. Do you know any other wrestling holds? Okay, the paws are clearly under the rope, but that's not going to count. Not even going to count it. Senior official Joey Baba Ganoush, after the bit of tongue lashing that he got from the commissioner after his screw up in the tag match last week, he is watching those ropes like a hawk, and I don't blame him. One more time for like the 7th time in the match. Liger Bomb. 1, 2. Don't even need the 3-minute time call there, do we?
Here's your winner, and the new Animated Wrestling League Intercontinental Champion, Yamada Jiro.
His first time holding this belt. Yamada Jiro. Ugh. Well, after that disappointment, it's good versus evil for the Grand Championship.
The following contest is your main event of the evening. It is scheduled for 1 fall, 1 submission and knockout to decide the winner. And it is for the Animated Wrestling League Grand Championship.
At least we're not going to have to listen to that demonic ring announcer as we see the entrance, accompanied by the demon Gisei, a master of shadow walking, Gyoukuto, the dark rabbit of the moon. In this, the year of the rabbit, as the year of the tiger came to a close only a few months ago. Will the rabbit defeat the tiger? In nature, no, not a chance. But in the weird and wild and wonderful world of professional wrestling, you never know. A gifted high flyer, the leg strength traditional of the rabbit style of professional wrestling. He's going to be a challenge. These two are very, very evenly matched. They say styles make fights, but these two have very, very similar styles to each other. High flyers, roughly similar size, weight, no real height, no real advantage for anybody here. Except for all the momentum that comes with being the AWL Grand Champion. Black Tiger Justice, 56-30 in his AWL career, ratio of plus 26, one of the best in the league, as opposed to Gyoukuto, who comes into this match 58-59. A bit more experience, but with a negative win-loss ratio. -1. I would also point out that Gyoukuto, if he wins this match, he will be a Triple Crown champion in the AWL. He's a former holder of the Intercontinental and Tag Team Championship. And there you see it, the richest prize in the game, Black Tiger Justice. All the possibility in the world of a legendary title reign, and we may be only seeing the beginning of it, ladies and gentlemen. This is defense number 3, and there it is, the biggest prize in all of animated wrestling. We now go to ringside for our official introductions.
Introducing first the challenger, fighting on the...
Introducing your winner from the dark side of the moon, Gyoukuto!
And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending Animated Wrestling League Grand Champion, Tonight, making his third title defense, fighting under the unified School of the Tiger style, Black Tiger Justice. This is an officially sanctioned Grand Championship match under the auspices of the Animated Wrestling League, AWL Commissioner presiding. At the sound of the bell, AWL Senior Official Joey Bobcanucci in charge.
A big fight feel in the AWL arena. This match has been months in the making. This opportunity for Gyoukuto. He's been in the best four for over a season now. And finally, getting his shot. 30 minutes on the clock for the AWL Grand Championship. Tachiai, a roll away by the champion. Collar and elbow tie-up. And he is literally wrestling circles around Gyoukuto. Look at that! The forces of the pit. Not successful in the trios match earlier tonight, but Sombo no Yaiba failing to get his hands on the IC title. And now, Gyoukuto getting absolutely wrecked in the opening moments of this Grand Championship match, of course, with a 30-minute time limit. Anything could happen. Gisei on the outside! Huge leg drop. You gotta watch this. You can't do too many of those in your career, kid. Kofi Kingston doesn't even do those. 29-19 a second ago. Here we go. Going for the German, I think. No. Oh! STO, Space Tornado Ogawa by Black Tiger Justice, who has been on an absolute roll. He's been getting his air miles in, flying between Japan and Canada for his duties as Grand Champion, his responsibilities to the Tiger Brothers, and into the 1, 2... Oof. Speaking of which, the Tiger Brothers, looking over at the AWL Strong and Free... Uh-oh, wait a minute. And Gyoukuto, the Shadow Walker, already resorting to his dirty tactics as we begin very, very early in this match, less than 90 seconds in now. But he does take advantage. He does... Oh, look at this, going up. And, oh, long way to go for an arm drag, but it works, and that's the leg strength. The leaping ability of these rabbit-style wrestlers. We see this here with Gyoukuto. We saw this with Usachan earlier in the contest. And as I was saying, the Tiger Brothers 4-2 this season in tag team action over on AWL Hontai. One of the better win-loss records. If they're not, I don't think they're going to get into the best four this season, but they could be looking at another opportunity. Oh, in the Forge to 4 tournament. For next season, Black Tiger Buster, but taking way too long to make the cover here. This early in the bout, I don't think that's going to be enough to take out an opponent like Gyoukuto, and I am correct. Black Tiger Justice. Oof! So many more wins. But a moonsault against a rabbit wrestler, considering the connection between rabbits and the moon in Japanese beliefs, from Japanese folklore? I don't think so. Gyoukuto looking for any advantage he can get at this point. And now he's going to fly. Is he going to go for the dark side of the moonsault? I don't think so. In fact, he's not going to go for anything. He sees his opponent, and good guard. Look at that. Good guard, elbows tied in. Good defense by Black Tiger Justice, just not for great effect here. And now I think we're going to see something. Elbow drop from the top. Didn't want to take the time to turn around for the twisting dark side of the moonsault. Or twisted in this case. 1, 2. And we were a second away from a new Grand Champion. Gyoukuto could become a Triple Crown champion tonight. He was Tag Team Champion alongside Hakaisha, now Jigoku Destroy. And he was the Intercontinental Champion back when he was himself, when he was originally known as the Doom Bunny, back when he was, well, frankly, one of the good guys. Oh, nice counter! Not letting him get to the top rope. Brilliant counter wrestling by Black Tiger Justice, who slides to the outside. Now, this is, and I have to mention it, I know pretty much everybody watching this, anybody watching this is going to know about this. The champion's advantage is in effect here. In the event of a count out, a ring out, whether it's a single or a double ring out, the title remains with the champion. Of course, with Gisei in the background there, remember, the title doesn't change hands on disqualification either. hard elbow shot right to the face. No elbow pads on either of these guys, but they are wearing the mandatory AWL knee pads under their ring gear. And now we're going to see it. Dark side of the moonsault, but no, Black Tiger, who's more than a bit of an expert on moonsaults himself, gets out of it. He's going for his finish. Black Tiger Buster! His addition to the Black School of the Tiger style. 1, 2. One more time. The fans chanting one more time. They feel it. They hear it. They think it. They see it. They smell it maybe. One more Black Tiger Buster will end the contest. But no, we're going to go up. Are we going to go for the inescapable?
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
No, not going for the inescapable moonsault. We're going for the cross-body block. High cross-body. Right to the chest to chest. And there's the moonsault. To the Dark Rabbit of the Moon. And that's how you know Gyoukuto is in serious, serious trouble here. 5 minutes in. This could be a short night at the office for the Grand Champion. Kick to the midsection. Isatsuwaza. Black Tiger Buster! And the referee says that is a knockout. It was a whole lot of waiting for not a whole lot of match. Black Tiger Justice proving himself worthy of being the AWL Grand
Here's your
Champion.
winner, and still out of the Wrestling League Grand Champion, Black Tiger Justice!
And now we just need someone to get the tag belts away from the pit. Congratulations, BTJ. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe. Korede. Kimarida.